Hello, good morning. I'm at, try not to flare the camera, sunrise. You can also see, can you still see her? She's there. The moon. They're both out at the same time. The sun is moving, he's moving so much faster than the moon, which I guess is just typical, but yeah. You're gonna be held by my hands because I don't have my sandals like I did last time. I'm very sorry. But hello. I am at a threshold feeling kind of thing. And I don't know. I do know, that's the thing. Part of this threshold thing is me being caught up in so much self-doubt and low self-esteem, I think. And I've been thinking about the fact that I've been taking myself to so many cliffs and lookouts, and like I'm physically putting myself at thresholds, which has been interesting to like connect. Like I've been putting myself and seeing myself in a lot of transitional energy, seeing what I've been making of my life lately, because it's trying to get me to break this pattern of, like I was saying, low self-esteem, self-doubt, and a lack of trust in myself to take charge in my life and make decisions that will create my life. And I can feel both like my sacral and my solar chakras like flaring at the moment, like going through a couple, like 1 month and a half maybe ago, I had like a flare with my sacral about creativity. And I think any creative maybe can relate to this. I don't know, maybe some people are just absolutely great and always have a connection to their fire, but it's been something that I've struggled with all of my life, even though I've always felt it inside of me so strongly. And I have so much hope there, but I also have so much grief there, and I have so much fear wrapped up there. And my solar plexus has been flaring, and I think that's been the thing that's contributing to my nausea is this feeling of me wanting to like step up into my life and step into my life, and that makes me want to vomit. Like that feeling is just so big and it's so scary, but it's also, these are the only two things that I can think about, you know what I mean? Like it's very timely being 27 as well. I'm not yet in my Saturn return, it's still Saturn in Aries, and I've got Saturn in Taurus, so but it feels like it's building up to that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm going to be turning 28 this year, and that is a multiple of 7. So I think it's like the precursor feelings. Oh well, whatever. The feelings are here regardless if they're justified or not. But yeah. I'm going through like a little bit of an unlearning at the moment, and I'm finding myself just oscillating in this pattern of waiting and doubting. Doubt is a big one. I've said that word like 3 or 4 times now, but like it's because it's big. I have this doubt, which is substantiated by this lack of trust in myself, and therefore also in like the universe and the world around me. Like this knowledge deep inside of me that I trust in so many other areas of my life, but when it comes to like the biggest ones, I just don't have that connection and that trust. And it's because of a lot. Like, I think we all know, like, life shapes you in certain ways, in particular ways. And yeah, I had a particular shaping for a lot of my early life that taught me to doubt myself and not listen to myself and to not see myself or my whims or my desires as anything other than temporary and unhelpful, or maybe even at times selfish. And those are big things to overcome. So this is in no way like a single video that is overcoming this deep this deep wounding, but it is a video of me trying to muster up the courage to do something about it. Because like I was saying, yeah, I've been oscillating and circling and whatever the word, like I just feel myself in this vortex of this pattern of just in the Fool kind of card energy, which I've been getting a lot of the Magician, I've been getting a lot of the Fool, I've been getting a lot of Ace of Wands, and every tarot reading that I've been doing for myself, my past is always like death. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and then it's like, you've got a chance, Aries season, come on girl, like take it. Like the universe is like, I was almost gonna say daring me, but like it's not even like a dare, it's like, it's not begging, but it's like, it's just showing me that this is like, it's here for me and it's here for the taking. And I feel like I'm in that Fool, like I'm going up to that cliff, but this oscillation is my pattern of going up to the cliff and seeing everything that's out here for me and just like basking in its like beauty and its expansion and like everything that could be possible. And all I have to do is take the leap into it. But like, how the fuck do I know that I'm gonna go anywhere? How the fuck don't I know that I'm just gonna fall off into a bunch of rocks? And then something incredibly bad is gonna happen. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing of the Fool, is that like, be it good or bad, that energy has that I don't even know if it's faith or whatever, but it is that energy. It is very Aries. It's the, like, I don't even know what it is, and that's the point, I guess. That's the point, is that I don't know what it is, because I don't have it. I don't have it at the moment, but I'm trying to cultivate it. And it's daunting. It's daunting and it's scary. But I'm trying to unlearn a lot. I'm trying to unlearn that me following my passion or my dreams or my desires or my self-worth, my, like, the feeling that I could, like, do something worthy, and following that feeling and believing in myself. God forbid that following those huge core feelings isn't going to lead to anything bad, because I have been taught that it would. And that's a big unlearning, and it's a big endeavor, but I'm gonna try. And it's certainly not gonna all happen in this one video. Who knows, actually, it might. We don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna try. And that's all we can do. Anyway. I will check in with you later, because I guess this topic has like a few different facets that I want to talk about. But I also just want to sit and enjoy the sunrise for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. The moon's covered by clouds now. Like a perfect section of clouds. Just for the moon. I like to think that, like, there's some kind of energetic of her being like, come to me. The sun is doing his thing, and it is a lot. So just protect me for a bit, please. Not in a bad way, obviously, but, you know, she's right behind those clouds. Like when I say right behind, I mean those clouds, at least from here, like perfectly encompass her top to the bottom in just this snuggly little thing. It's quite cute. It's quite cute. Oh my god, look at those hills over there. Anyway, I like sharing those like little clips of this space because like you can obviously see why I want to chill here for a little bit longer, and that's what I'm gonna do. See you later. Frustrating me, so sorry if I like play with it because it's not a pimple and it's not like anything and it's not a bite, but it's been kind of flaring up the past couple days and I don't quite know what to do about it yet. But anyway, it's a couple hours after sunrise. I think it's like 10:30 or 11 and I feel really good. I've just finished a meditation and some journaling, and surprisingly a lot of inner child stuff was coming up. I never think to do that stuff anymore because I've had a lot of blocks come up around it, and yeah, there's been like, I finally figured out that like my process around inner child healing is not so much the avenue that is most popular, or that like you see a lot, which is like your inner child due to like the world being a productivity and capitalism machine. Like, I'm not saying this isn't valid, I'm saying that I'm just trying to differentiate the journey that I'm on. But the general theme of like inner child work is like finding like your spark again, finding the things that bring you joy and doing them, because the world has a propensity to funnel people towards things that will benefit the capitalistic system that we live in. And I've never like thought ill of it, but I've struggled sometimes with it because I've often in the past turned to that kind of thinking when I have like a whole day to myself and I've gone, what do I want to do? Like, what should I do? Like, how do I spend my time? Like, how do I fuel myself? And then I go to this structure that has worked for so many people, and it seems that it's I mean, the problem's always lied inside of myself and how I've handled the situation, I guess. So I've understood now kind of what my inner child actually needs when it comes to exercise. And maybe it's because I've been taking it too literally, like it says like what lights it up, and I've always known what lights my inner child up. Like, I've always known the activities and the creative outlets that light me up. But I think the thing that has blocked my inner child and stifled her way more is like being told that I need to be doing something with my time to qualify as like good. And so that's why I've often found myself stifled at that question when I have a whole day and I go, oh, what should I do with my day? And I go to like tell myself to do the things that I love. Like, I go to like tell myself like, oh, you should sing, and oh, you should dance, and oh, you should draw, and you should like write. And it's, those things aren't the wrong answers, but what I've always wanted is just to trust my rhythm and to trust myself. Because if I have to get to like my deepest understanding of life is that there is like no wrong, and that for me, when I am allowed to be and to like flow into the things that naturally occur, I light up. And at times it is drawing, at times it is painting, at times it is singing, at times it is dancing, at times it is going for a walk, at times it's going to work, like, but it's rarely ever from me telling myself that I should do something and then doing it. And I guess further nuance, it's not so much telling, I guess it's trying to enforce light. That's a better way to say it. Feeling like I'm being forced to accept that a structure outside of my own natural rhythm will guide me to happiness, rather than just allowing myself the time to go through my day and like do the things that I need to do and just simply enjoy it and be led from one thing to the other. Because I think I've also misinterpreted like inner child healing as like you should always be doing childlike things in order to fulfill your child, and quite often that also feels a bit stifling, because I like this morning I was just taking my washing out of the like I remembered that I had washing in the washing machine and I need to hang it out. And then I was like, oh, that's not really fun for your inner child if you're trying to bring her along to your day. But then I realized like what I had been meditating on, my biggest thing that I'd seen in the meditation was that my inner child just wanted, for one, she just wanted to be wanted. And she wanted to be invited to things. She like yearns to be invited along to things, just to be brought along and to be told that her presence just makes tasks and life like more fun and more enjoyable just because she is. And as also when I realized, I was like, oh, it's not that I need to be doing like these fun creative things constantly. It's just that I need and I yearn to be present, because I will make them fun, because I am like I am enough. Like that's kind of what it's circulating around, is that like my loss of connection to my inner child isn't a loss of connection to joy. It's that at her heart she felt so turned away from a world that she just wanted to be a part of. And in the meditation, like I just felt like everything was fun with her. Like everything, like that life was just beautiful when I was connected to her, no matter what I was doing. And that is often how I feel about my life when I'm in my lightest state, when I'm in my most connected state, is that I could do anything and I could have a good time. Of course, those things can also be like things I've listed, like singing, dancing, whatever. Those are the things that I feel like light me up tenfold. I guess they not only spark joy, but they spark this, I feel like this magnetism inside of me. It's like this next level, but at the core of my being, like she and I just want to be present and engaged with whatever I'm doing, because we'll make it fun. And I'm not trying, I'm doing it like I am. I really believe in that. And I really believe in her, and I really really, I just feel so grateful for this puzzle to like have come together. That doesn't even feel right. Like, I don't feel like I have the words to express how I feel after that. I just want to be present in my life. And I know it is such a buzzword. It is what everyone's talking about. Like, everyone's talking about like mindfulness and to be conscious in all your actions of that in your day. And that's always made sense to me. Like, when you're eating your food, to not have any distractions so you can enjoy the flavor. And when you're with your friends, like putting your phone away so you're just with them presently. People like, that's like examples. So you're present and so you're in the moment. But I think there's like a step deeper that my inner child is yearning for, is that like her presence, not only being present but inviting like the joy and the connection that she brings. Like, she just like, it was like kind of heartbreaking. Like, she just wants to be there. Like, she just wants to be in life, and she just wants to be a part of things, and she wants to be shown what life is. And that's what I feel like my job is in this like whole reparenting thing, is that like I just want to show her what living can be. And living includes the things that lights her up, but living also just includes everything mundane and menial in between. And living also includes like having a goal and chasing it, and having a dream and chasing it. And yeah, she's just yearning to see life, I think. And that is both so beautiful and also, yeah, I've been crying a bit because it's just also full of so much grief. When you realize like why those feelings are there. But now that I see it, I can do something about it. So that's also great. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm done talking for now. I'm gonna just mosey about the house and see what happens. Hello. I followed my inner child all yesterday and got a new wardrobe moved into my bedroom. Just down the street from my boyfriend's house, there was just like a bunch of wardrobes and drawers that people were giving away, and so I got another one. I say another just because I feel I've had really good luck recently with like curbside. It's so good. Curbside and Facebook Marketplace pretty much can buy, I think, let me just like, anyway, that's not the point. Point is, yeah, I got to organize like my clothes into like a little wardrobe, which is really fun and cute. And then I hung out with my boyfriend a little bit more. It was really fun until I had to go to work. And then I came home and rested for a bit and then cooked dinner and then went to bed. And I had a really good, really good time. Did some washing, did some menial stuff, and made sure just to like, I don't know, talk to myself a little bit more and just, I don't know, have fun. I've been trying to listen to my own rhythm. Like I was saying yesterday and reflecting yesterday, like this morning, for example, after journaling, I had this inkling to eat food and have breakfast, but then I was like, oh, I don't know if I should eat breakfast or if I should have a shower. And then in my head I was like, your body just told you it wanted food. Eat the food. Which I did, and I made a really yummy breakfast, except I cooked eggs and mushrooms in coconut oil because I don't have any olive oil, and halfway through the breakfast it made me feel kind of sick. I think the coconut oil being slightly sweet did not... I've cooked it with scrambled eggs before, but for this reason, this time it just didn't bode well. And with the mushrooms, and it was mushrooms, leek and spinach, and it just didn't sit right. So it's not really sitting right in my tummy at the moment. I had some cacao. I've been burping a lot. My tummy is just kind of like, what is going on? But it's right. It's just kind of a bit of an ick feeling. But I think it's supposed to keep me indoors today because there's been a couple of things that I've been like, oh, I want to go out. But the weather's taken a turn and it's very, very misty. I love looking at it. It's so nice. But yeah, I'm really, really, really trying to listen into my body. And I'm not doing things because I think I should. I'm doing things because it's what my body is either telling me, or it's a little like inspiration idea that comes up that feels like it's joy, if that makes sense. I'm really trying to continue to like honor that. And it's feeling really good. Then kind of continuing to think about where I'm at and, you know, just to pinpoint myself, to give myself a bit of direction, because I am still feeling a little bit fluid and a little bit, you know, untethered in some ways, like not in any kind of like concerning way, but in a way of like, I feel like I just did go into a little bit of an unconscious death, like psychological place for a bit, and I'm meandering my way out, which is good. And I think my strength is the discernment that I'm developing of checking in with my body and seeing if it's a yes, seeing if it's a no. Like seeing if it lights up that joy space, like definitely, but then even just like before then, like right now, because my body is digesting some food that didn't taste good and for some reason just isn't sitting right in my body. I'm trying to like think about what it was, but I ate things that I usually eat. But I know that anything that I want to do right now, it's not a go, because my body, it's already dealing with a lot at the moment. It's trying to process some really icky food, and that's all of my energy. I can just feel the warmth. All the warmth of my body is in my stomach at the moment, just trying to like process this food. It's having a hard time. So I'm not going anywhere this morning. It's not happening. Even if something that like sounds really cool comes my way, it's not happening. I saw like the same thing that happened a couple weekends ago. I saw a garage sale on Facebook Marketplace and I was like, oh my God. And then I felt my body and I was like, no. Even if there's something really cool at that garage sale, no. Also, I don't need anything. And the things that I do need or have needed, I've gotten. And that is that. So I'm feeling strength in the strength that I do have. And I feel like I can trust the things that I don't have, or I can feel that I can trust the void that is still here, if that makes sense. Like the parts of me that don't know how to do things, I trust that it's okay that I don't, because one, that just is what it is. That is where I'm at, and so that has to be okay, because it's where I'm at. And also I know that I'm not alone. Like I know that there's always things going on that I don't see, that I know are, that it's for the best, that I don't understand or see or know what's going on. So I'm really trying to just settle into that. I'm trying to settle into every single day, every single moment, really. Because every single moment I do feel like I round a corner and I am seeing, like, I still feel like I'm a little bit in that void space. Like, I have a moment alone and I, going back to the example, I question like what I'm going to do next, and I am faced with self-doubt. And my knee-jerk reaction is to go, I don't know. And then I start panicking, and then I am so much more likely to fall back onto just unconscious behavior and like coping mechanisms, where it's like, though those things have served me in the past, whether they've kept me tethered to something, tethered to myself, grounded, whatever I've needed, right now I actually feel like I have the capacity to break the pattern. And I'm staying committed to that, I think, is the best way to say it. I think I'm committing to it, and I'm seeing myself succeed. And yeah, I think that checking in, checking out, I'm trying to always remember it, because I still feel a little bit discombobulated, but I feel like I have a new tool set that I'm being shown is actually applicable. I think that's also the most like confusing thing. One of the most confusing things about relearning this kind of like emergence again is that I feel like each time you come out of this stuff, like, you lean on different ideas. Like, you lean on different ideas, you lean on different tools that help you make sense of things. And this round, it's, yeah, remembering to look out, look in, look out, look in. I'm really grateful for the meditation that I did yesterday with the inner child thing, and like learning that, like feeling and needing that self-esteem, that esteem that lets me know that I'm wanted, and that like the world wants me to show up, the universe wants me to take part in life. That has been transformative to say the least. And also, yeah, clearing out and connecting back into solar plexus and sacral chakra, like understanding pulls and tugs and ideas and whims and desires and feelings that come from those places when I'm dreaming about something, or when I'm watching something, or observing whatever it is it's out in my external world, if it connects to one or two of those places, or if I'm talking about something, like as I'm talking right now, I can feel my heart, but I can also feel solar and sacral just like lighting up, and just continuously checking into my body to let it be the guide is what's feeling really grounding at the moment. Yeah. I'm slowly making baby steps. I'm no longer in complete void, at the complete mercy of losing myself, necessarily. And I'm not quite at the stage where I can predict myself at the moment. I don't know what's coming. I don't know. It's not my job to know. I'm not at the job of knowing yet. I feel all the inspiration and the motivation to be able to. I feel the potential inside of me, which is really nice. But I'm still in a little bit of a limbo. I'm still at the threshold. sometimes I can get too excited once I identify where I'm at. I think the identification is me graduating past that point, but it isn't. I'm still at the mercy of the process, which is okay because I trust it. I really do. I really do. Yeah. I might go out a little bit this afternoon because I do love walking in the mist. Like, it's really done a whole 180. I might do that. The only thing I don't love about mist is that it, like, lookout's just a white, which sucks. But if you can get a lookout with like a really long plane, the plane just like is gorgeous. I'll see what's out and about, and I hope the full moon has kind of settled into your bones. Oh, I need to water all my plants. I'm gonna do that after I finish this. But yeah, I hope everything has been what am I feeling? It's like that I'm getting like balance. I'm getting clarity, and I feel like I'm receiving some clarity, and I'm learning to like balance the energies that have been kind of throwing my life around and throwing me for one a bit. I feel like I'm coming into a balance. I may not be coming to an answer, but for right now I'm in like even though I am where I am, it may not be a definite place. I feel like I have some sense of an equilibrium. So I hope that is also where you're at. And if it's not, I hope you find yourself there, or wherever you need to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go water my plants. Have a great weekend. And happy Easter if you celebrate it, or I don't know what other holidays here. Spring equinox, autumn equinox. That's where I'm kind of sitting a little bit more. But yeah, have a good time. I'll see you later.